My name is Craig Keener, and I'm married to Medine Musunga Keener from Congo. And I have written a couple commentaries on the Gospel of Matthew, which is why I've been asked to do this teaching series on Matthew. But I also should let you know that in Matthew 23, it says to call no person rabbi because you have one teacher, even Jesus. And that's the teacher that we're going to be learning about, in particular, in the Gospel of Matthew. But before we start the Gospel of Matthew itself, we have to introduce the Gospels, which are literally, the meaning of gospel is good news, and that's what the Gospels are about. And that phrase, good news, comes from Isaiah 52:7, as well as a number of other passages, but it especially is Isaiah 52:7 that's alluded to in the New Testament. How beautiful in the mountains are the feet of the messengers who bring news, who announce peace, who bring good news, who announce salvation, who say to Zion, your God reigns. In the context, it's about the restoration of God's people and the fulfillment of all of God's promises, ultimately including a new heaven and a new earth. And in the ministry of Jesus, this restoration began to be fulfilled. And we'll also see that as we look at Matthew's Gospel. That's a very heavy emphasis because Jesus is the one who brings restoration, the one who will save his people, according to Matthew 1:21. Now, the meaning is mainly in Matthew's narrative, but first we need to survey some historical questions. If you ask how important are historical questions, well, we know that they're important for ministers. Since overseers are entrusted with God's work, they need to be blameless and must hold firmly to the trustworthy message as it has been taught, so that they can encourage others by sound teaching and refute those who oppose it. And so, in other words, we need to be ready to articulate the faith and be able to defend the faith when people raise challenges against it.